Okay, so this next one's a little bit longer and requires an introduction. It's one I wrote for an English class several years ago, and we were given a poem to reference and to mimic, kind of, that's called Chicago by Sandburg. So not an entirely original work of art. I highly recommend you go and read his poem. It's amazing, and I love his poem so very much. This is one that I wrote based off of that's called Africa. So I really hope that you enjoy it. But yeah, not entirely. I'm not claiming copyright. This is based off someone else's. Just saying. All right, here we go. Mother of diversity, queen of strength, material maker, fruit ripener, animal wonderland. They tell me that you are starving, and it is true. I have seen the ravaged villages. They tell me you are poor, and I say it is true. I have seen the boys and girls begging for food or money on the side of the road or from house to house. They claim you contain death and spread it like a disease, and I agree, for I have heard the stories of these people who spread death like fire and the disease that takes victim of person after person. They declare that you have the hottest weather, causing sweat to pour from your brow. And I agree, yes, it is true. I have felt the sun's rays beating upon my neck and back. Then, having replied, I turned to them, those who would beat and yell at my continent, wishing it gone. And I yell back, show me another people who has faced such tragedies and still dances and sings with strength. Point out another place who doesn't have death and struggles and doesn't bear scars of it. Show me another race of people who have withstood battles between each other, hunger, and their own people being taken as slaves. And yet, dancing, singing, talking, yelling, standing, singing, standing strong against what may come. Against all that has come their way, the abuse they face from colonists and each other, they still stand proud of their heritage, their land, their home, their people, their lives. Singing their history, telling stories, living their lives as best they can, and still standing. Working years just to be able to start the idea of a house. Doing what they know to keep going. Waking up, standing, working, standing, talking, laughing, singing, and still going through it all. They hold their hands up, proud of who they are and what they have gone through. They are a people proud to be called Mother of Diversity, Queen of Strength, Material Maker, Fruit Ripener, Animal Wonderland. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, not entirely original. I give credit to Sandburg, who wrote Chicago, and again, I highly recommend you go read his original poem. But there you go.